Things just continue to get worse for Brittney Griner, imprisoned overseas in Russia after she was caught with illegal drugs in a Russian airport, found guilty, and sentenced to 9 years in prison. By the way, she admitted that she broke the law. She admitted that she did these things. It wasn't some Russian op, it wasn't some Russian plan like a lot of people in the WNBA and the mainstream media tried to convince everybody of early on. No, she did the crime, and now she's facing some serious time. And the most recent penal colony that she was moved to is reportedly horrific, has terrible conditions. And in fact, someone is coming out speaking out because they're worried about her because of those conditions. Slave-like conditions, former inmate imprisoned in Russian penal colony, terrified for Brittney Griner. A former inmate in a Russian penal colony recently spoke out to say she's terrified for Brittney Griner after the imprisoned American basketball player was moved to one of the harshest colonies in the country, Radar Online has learned. Nadia Tolokonnikova, I don't know how to pronounce this Russian name. Hold on, let me try a little better. Tolokonnikova, a member of the Russian punk rock and protest band Pussy Riot, was arrested in August 2012 for hooligan motivated by religious hatred, sentenced to 2 years in the Russian penal colony. Although she was not imprisoned in IK2, the penal colony Griner was moved to, the convicted punk rocker revealed Griner will likely be subjected to human rights abuse and torture at IK2. Tolokonnikova also indicated Griner will be forced to live in slave-like conditions. Listen to these quotes. I'm terrified that Brittney Griner was moved to IK2. It's one of the harshest colonies. It is literally the harshest colony in the entire Russian prison system. I was protesting the terrible conditions in my penal colony, but I know every single chief official who works at IK2, and I know exactly what human rights abuses they perform on a daily basis and the kind of torture they use against prisoners. And we're hearing a lot of these words get thrown around: slave-like conditions, torture, human rights abuse, like all these things. These are some pretty serious levels of what Brittney Griner would be going through if they're accurate, if these are true, if people aren't just hyperbolizing it. And for someone who stayed in a Russian penal colony, you'd have to imagine she has a pretty good idea. Prisoners are expected to perform manual labor, including tasks like cooking, cleaning, and sewing, for up to 17 hours a day without breaks or days off. So that's a little bit of a descriptor of that. If that sounds like slave labor or torture, I guess that's up to you. As Radar Online first reported, Griner was first arrested in February after arriving in Moscow with vape cartridges allegedly containing less than 1 gram of marijuana oil in her luggage. Not allegedly, she admitted it. Brittney Griner admitted to this. And listen, the whole thing is bad for Brittney Griner, and I don't think someone should be serving that much time at a hardcore, like, max security penal colony over a few vape cartridges full of weed, full of cannabis oil. But I don't make the rules in other countries. Brittney Griner is the one who decided to disrespect America time after time, not even stand for our anthem, not even want to participate in the national anthem because she hates America that much. I wonder how she's feeling about America now, after experiencing how unjust she thinks it is in Russia. I wonder if that's changed her mind, changed her tune at all about all the things she used to say about the United States of America. Certainly, the United States government, Joe Biden, is trying to get her back, but just like everything, Joe Biden is desperately failing in that attempt. And it looks like Brittney Griner is going to be there for a long fucking time. Let me know what you think about all this in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.